Let's begin seated in a comfortable seat in the center of your mat. You can sit on the floor cross-legged, kneeling, or if you have a blanket or a prop like a block or a pillow, you can sit on that to bring the pelvis to a neutral position. Place your hands on your knees, sit tall, and close your eyes. We'll begin with a 4-part box breathing exercise. So we will inhale for a count of 4, hold our breath for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. Let's begin by exhaling out any air. Slowly inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold your breath, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold your breath, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold your breath, 2, 3, 4, slowly exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold your breath, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. And now return to normal deep breathing in and out through the nose for the rest of our practice. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly start to flutter them open. Staying in a seat, we'll begin with a neck stretch. So on your exhale, lower your chin to the chest and then slowly rotate the head clockwise. Nice and control, moving gently. After about 3 breaths, pause with the chin to the chest and then switch directions. Carefully rotating the head around counterclockwise, nice and controlled. After 3 breaths, return your head to center, chin parallel to the floor for shoulder rolls. So on your next inhale, lift your shoulders towards your ears and then roll them down your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the shoulder blades together. Release them down. One more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. And exhale, release them back. Sitting tall, inhale, lift your arms overhead, palms touch overhead. And then exhale, lower the hands back to the floor, palms facing out. Inhale, lift the arms back up through center, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower the arms down towards the sides, palms facing away. One last time, big inhale, reach the fingertips towards the ceilings, palms touch overhead. And exhale, lower the arms down by the sides. Inhale, circle both arms overhead, palms touch. And on your exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to the base of your spine for a seated twist. Inhale, lengthen up, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Continuing this same slow twisting movement with your breath. Pressing both sit bones down into the ground as you lift up through the chest, looking over your right shoulder. Let's take one more deep inhale. And exhale, twist. Carefully unwinding, inhale, both arms back through center, palms touch overhead. And on the exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand at the base of the spine. Seated twist in the opposite direction. Once again, on the inhales, sit up tall, lengthening through the spine. And on your exhale, take a twist, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen up, lifting the chest, sitting down into those sit bones. And exhale, twist. And carefully coming out of the posture, inhaling, both arms up overhead, palms touch. And on your exhale, we're going to hinge forward from the hips for a forward fold. So inching your fingertips forward as you rest your forehead, maybe on the floor. If you have a block or a pillow, you're welcome to place it underneath your head. Or you can make two little fists to help prop up your forehead. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. Let the upper body be heavy. And we'll come out of the pose by slowly lifting our upper bodies back up to a seat, moving into separate leg stretching. So extend your right leg out to the top right corner of your mat. Square your hips and shoulders to face your right foot. Take a deep inhale, lift both arms up overhead, and hinge from the hips into a forward fold, reaching for the thigh, calf, or ankle, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders forward. On the inhale, think long, straight spine. And on the exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. One last time, take a deep inhale. And exhale, stretch it forward. And gently come back up, stacking shoulders over hips, keeping your legs as they are. Inhale, lift both arms up overhead. And on your exhale, bring your right forearm down towards your calf, bringing the elbow to the knee. Reaching that left arm up and overhead towards the right. Keeping the chest open, looking up, and pressing both hip bones into the floor. As you take this side body stretch, try to relax the face and breathe. And we'll carefully come back out of this stretch, lifting the upper body up, switching sides. So extend the left leg to the top left corner of your mat. Square your hips and your shoulders to face your left leg. Bend your right knee in so the sole of the right foot is pressing against the inner left thigh. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Twist at the waist and fold forward towards that left leg. Once again, reaching for whatever is accessible to you. Maybe it's the calf, maybe it's the thigh, maybe one day it's the ankle. Wherever you are, consciously try to relax the upper body, softening the head, softening the neck, softening the shoulders. Every inhale, lengthen the spine. Every exhale, fold deeper. One last time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Carefully lifting your upper body back up, keeping the legs where they are. Inhale, both arms up overhead, palms touch, and exhale, lower the left forearm down towards your calf, resting the elbow on the knee, and reach your right arm up and over. Once again, trying to keep your chest lifted, right bicep by the ear, shifting your gaze upwards as you press both sit bones into the floor. Breathing here into the stretch. And gently lift your upper body back up through center, straightening out the right leg and separating both feet wide, coming into a straddle position. Flex your feet and keep your knees and toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Press your legs, your sit bones down as you lengthen up through your spine. On an inhale, lift up that long, straight spine, and exhale, bend from the hips, forward fold. Placing your hands between your legs on the floor, slowly start to walk your hands forwards. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to keep that straight spine. And start to soften the upper body, relaxing the face, releasing any tension, and breathe. And slowly begin to lift your upper body back up, keeping the spine as straight as you can. Bring the legs together and then make your way into a tabletop position. So stack your hands underneath your shoulders, knees under hips. Look down towards your thumbs, and we'll take a few cat-cows nice and slow. So inhale, arch your back, relax your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, belly button lifts up. Inhale, relax the belly towards the floor, lift your heart. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, press down into the palms. Last one, inhale, big arch of the spine, lift the tailbone up, lift the chest. Exhale, round it out, really lifting that belly button towards the spine. And then come to a flat, neutral back. Sit back onto your heels, moving into a kneeling position. Inhale, both arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, cross your right arm underneath your left, bending your elbows and bringing your palms to touch. Stacking the joints for eagle arms. If this is too much, you can reach back for opposite shoulders. Whichever grip you have, lift your elbows, trying to raise your forearms perpendicular to the floor, bringing your shoulder blades down your back. Focusing on your breathing here. On your next exhale, carefully release the twist of the arms and inhale, circle both arms up. Exhale, taking eagle arms on the other side. So swing the left arm underneath the right, twisting your arms like ropes, trying to stack the joints. Once again, taking whatever variation you did on the other side, but noticing any differences. Trying to lift the elbows up as you let the shoulder blades lower down. On your next inhale, begin to release the bind and make your way back to tabletop position. On your next exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist and your right foot towards your left hip for pigeon pose. Extend your left leg back behind you, resting your kneecap and the top of your left foot on the floor. Square your hips and your shoulders forward. Take an inhale to lift the chest. And on your exhale, fold forward. You can either rest on your forearms, maybe a block or a pillow, or you can reach your hands forward, bringing your forehead towards the floor. If you have tight hips and there's a space between your hip and the mat, feel free to place a block or a pillow underneath. And if this pose is uncomfortable for you for whatever reason, you can take it on your back by crossing your right foot over your left knee, opening your right knee out to the side, and then interlace all 10 fingers either under your left hamstring or your left shin. Wherever you are, really think about releasing through the hips, relaxing the face, and reconnecting with your breath. Carefully and slowly, we'll begin to come out of the pose the same way we came in. So if your arms are fully extended forward, carefully lift yourself up onto your forearms and then your hands and make your way back to a tabletop position. We'll take this on the left side. So same way as the right, bring your left knee to your left wrist and your left foot towards your right hip. Start to extend that right leg back behind you, squaring your hips and your shoulders to the front of your space. Take an inhale to lengthen the torso, and on your exhale, fold forward. Resting your head, whatever you did on the other side, maybe a block, maybe you're on your forearms, or maybe you can reach your arms forward. Noticing that every side of the body is different, and that's totally normal. Begin to relax the face, unclenching the jaw, and focus on breathing deeply. And gently make your way out of pigeon by lifting your upper body one hand at a time, pressing back into tabletop, and then we'll move into a child's pose. So separate your knees wide, bring your big toes together, and sit back onto your heels. Start to stretch your arms forward, relaxing your chest towards the floor in between your knees. Fully relax the head, neck, and shoulders, resting the forehead on the floor or a block or a pillow. Turn your attention inwards and breathe. You can stay right here, or for an added shoulder stretch, begin to press down into your left palm as you slide your right arm underneath your left arm with your palm facing up. Let your right shoulder come all the way down to the mat. resting your right ear and your cheek on the floor, and look off to the left. Soften and try to release any tension you may be holding in that right shoulder. To come out and take it to the other side, press down into the left palm and gently slide your right arm out and forward. This time pressing down into the right hand as you thread the left arm underneath the right, palm facing up. Rest the left ear and the shoulder on the mat and look towards the right. Focusing on your breath, trying to release any tension. Making your way back to child's pose, pressing down into the right hand as you unwind your left arm, reaching it forward. From here, bring the knees together and extend the hands back towards your legs. Relaxing the forehead on the floor or a block, and breathe. Gently begin to lift your upper body up, moving into a kneeling position, and then make your way onto your back. Once you're there, bend your knees, bringing the soles of the feet together, and let your knees open up wide. Rest one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. If you have blocks or pillows or blankets, you can place them on the outside of your legs for added support. Wherever you are, relax your body, close your eyes, and begin to listen to your heartbeat and feel the rise and the fall of your breath. If your eyes are closed, slowly start to flutter them open. Draw your knees together, hug your thighs towards your chest, and reach for opposite elbows or wrists. Give everything a squeeze, maybe a little gentle rock from side to side. We'll move into a twist, our final pose before Shavasana. So exhale, slowly lower both knees bent to the right for a supine twist. You can open your arms out into a T or a cactus shape, looking up towards the ceiling or off to the left if that's okay on your neck. Press both shoulder blades into the floor and breathe deeply. Inhale, slowly and carefully lift the legs back through center, and exhale, lower both legs over to the left, extending out the arms, looking up or over to the right. Making your way out of the twist, inhaling and lifting the legs back through center. Coming into a ball one last time, giving everything a squeeze. And then make your way into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So you can separate your feet as wide as your mat. Let the toes fall open. Relax your arms away from your body, palms facing up. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Begin to close your eyes as you get out any final fidgets. And try to find some stillness in your body and your mind, allowing every muscle to fully and completely relax. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. To reawaken your body, slowly begin to bring small movements to your fingers and your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Bring your feet together, point your toes forward as you reach your arms overhead for a nice long full body stretch. Bend both knees towards your chest and roll onto your right or your left side, pausing in fetal pose, resting your head on your arm. And keep your eyes closed as you make your way to a comfortable seat. Sitting tall, lifting your hands to your heart, bringing the palms together and resting the thumbs against the chest. We'll end our practice with one cleansing breath together, so exhale out any stale air. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Taking a gentle bow forward, ending our practice with gratitude, giving thanks for yourself and for your body for allowing you to practice today. Together we bow forward together. Namaste.